If you're looking for the fastest, cheapest, and most reliable coins on the market, be sure to check out AOEAH.com. Use discount code DSG at checkout for 3% off your order. Link is in the description and the pinned comment down below. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is DSG, your match today with another Madden 23 video. And today I'm going to be doing another episode of Copper Drop where I go over the new legends just came out today in Madden 23. I'm going to go over all three cards and I'm going to base how good they are and if you should pick them up for your team. We're going to, kind of grade them based on team, attributes, obviously, weight and height, and stuff like that. So without wasting any time, I kind of want to go a little more in-depth on these cards today, more than I did the last one. So let's talk about it. Hopefully all these cards have been pulled with the pack strike going on. I don't know if we're actually able to see their attributes on the auction now, so there might be some little cuts and little, bits and pieces in here. But I do want to say really quickly, if you have any disagreements or you have any different opinions, let me know down below, and I will, I'll be glad to hear you out. So this is the only Ladanian Tomlinson on the market right now. 2 million coins. So first of all, if you're going to buy this card, I think he's a cop, by the way. We're going to just get that out of the way now. I think he is a cop, but make sure that this is so unlikely, but make sure he gets below like 600k. All right, that's what you should definitely do. But also, like, looking at his attributes, he is really good. He's pretty much the same height and weight as Marshawn, 5'10", 215. 90 speed is obviously really good. Chargers team kind of hurts him a little bit, but the Chargers will not have a terrible team this year. I don't think 91 Excel, 91 Agility, the carrying 87, although carrying doesn't totally matter because fumbling is so hard to get this year. So 80 catching, obviously that's not bad as well for running back. He's a receiving back. So the cool thing is for I think it's called running back apprentice. You get 1 AP running back apprentice on him, and that's where you get the really good hot routes lined up at running back. Pretty much the best route in the game, and one of the probably top 5 routes in the game is the Texas route, and he's going to get that for 1 AP. So this card will have some good abilities for that. Also, 91 break tackle. Like, this card, attribute-wise, is really good. I wish he was a little heavier, obviously, but Marshawn is the same height and weight. He breaks tackles, so I'm not too worried. He still plays pretty heavy, so I'm not too worried about that. His only really downside is that this card is going to cost a fortune. He's going to always cost so much, especially now because no one's going to be opening packs with the pack strike going on. There'll be very few people opening packs compared to how it was before. So, if he gets below 600k, I think he's a cop. But if he stays in the 1 million range or like how he's going to be, because he's not going to get below 600k. I'm just going to be honest. He's not going to get below 600k. So I got to say he's a drop for right now. But if he gets below 600k, this card is a cop. Okay. Moving on to the next one, I believe was Forrest Gregg. Legendary name right there. I just don't know how to spell, I guess. All right, right there. Boom. And so like 700k for this card. He's an LTD. Usually these LTDs go for a lot more. It's kind of funny that there's way more LTDs than there are Ladanian Tomlinsons. I don't know how that's possible. This must not be a hard LTD. I don't really know. I don't actually understand why there's so many of these compared to Ladanian Tomlinson. But this card is really good. I think if he gets like 500k, this would be a cop because he actually quick sells for 350. So that means you're only spending about 150 on this card, and this card is really good. Like attribute-wise, he is really good. He's a little light. That's his really only downfall. So I don't know how that's gonna play. I really don't know about that. But looking at his actual attributes, this card is, it's amazing. We got multiple stats in the 90s. There isn't really one area that lacks. Like usually sometimes, I shouldn't say usually, but sometimes cards will lack in like the finesse area or the pass block area or the run block area. They'll lack in a couple attributes. This card is balanced all around. This is a really good card. So I would say this is the cop if he gets like 500k. That's not going to happen right now, okay, because the way the packs are and the way the game is, these cards will go for a lot until EA makes a change. So don't expect these cards to be 500k, when you see this video. I'm just giving you guys a target price to look at in case things do change with EA shortly after this video comes out. I don't think they will, but I just want to give you guys the insight just to be on the safe side. So, overall, there's not a whole lot to talk about with this card. He has some decent chemistries as well, like with the Packers. Packers have a decent team usually every year. They're never one of the best, but they're always somewhere in the middle. So this card is by no means bad. This is, he's easily the best right tackle in the game. His only downfall is that he's going to cost an arm and a leg, and you're not going to want to spend 700k on a right tackle right now. That's just not what you're going to want to do. So that's why I'm saying if this card gets below 500, then you should maybe pick him up if you really are fine with spending that many coins on a right tackle, because you're really just getting him for like 150 because he quick sells for 350. So that is that. Moving on, I actually forgot who. Oh, it was Joyner. Yeah, so this Joyner guy. This card, this is an interesting card here. All right, I was saving this one for last. So, of course, there's only like 2 of them on the market. What a surprise there. So this is just such an L card, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Obviously, like the block shedding is cool, the speed is cool, the weight and the height, that's cool, right? All that stuff, the acceleration. But if I'm getting an outside linebacker, all right, if I'm gonna get an outside linebacker, that guy better be able to get to that quarterback. Okay, I'm not putting a linebacker on my team, a rushing linebacker on the team, just so he can help out on the run. Okay, if I wanted better help on the run, I would get better middle linebackers, all right, on my team. I don't need this because this 60 power move and 82 finesse move, that is just awful, bro. That is so bad. For 1.2 million coins, I would never let this guy see the light of day on the field. This guy's probably an amazing player in real life. Nothing against him. But this is just not a good Madden card. You know what I'm saying? This card isn't good in Madden. Obviously, I don't know much about football players like this, especially from back then. This guy was probably really, really good, but his card in Madden this is so bad. Obviously, like everything besides the power and finesse move, I mean, the card is amazing, right? Like you see his attributes. 88 speed is really good. 88 excel is really good. The tackling, I love the block shedding. That 88 block shed, that's really good as well. So obviously, like with that, this card, wow, he has 88 change of direction. How does that guy have 88 change of direction? I don't know. But yeah, so these are the new cards. I don't know how, it's just kind of weird with this card. I would have thought they would have made this guy, at least give him like 85 finesse move, maybe like 70 power move. I don't know, but that's what I would have thought. But yeah, this card just it's not good enough to see the light of day on probably anyone's team. If you're running the Jets team, you're probably screaming it now and you're happy because you guys got a 90 or a 91 overall outside linebacker. But those cards are kind of L in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. We have the new AKA players rolling out on Monday, so I kind of want to just talk about that really quickly. When it comes to these cards, make sure you're going to be a little bit patient here. When the promo first comes out, you're going to see prices be fairly cheap for the 87s. Then it's going to go back to being more expensive throughout the day, and then back around in the evening when people are getting off work and school and coming home from practice with school, stuff like that. You're going to see the cards come back down in price. So if you're at home during the day, if you're at home by 2 o'clock, don't buy these cards yet. Wait till later on in the day, till more people are ripping packs, okay? And if you don't even like the price then, just be a little bit patient. Your time will come if you just stay patient with this. There's no reason to rush in and buying cards right now. So yeah, that is the best advice that I can give you guys. I'm going to do my shout outs there now in case you guys don't know. I shout out every single one of my comments. All you have to do to get shouted out in my next video is just simply comment on this one. So here are all the shout outs from the last video. As I pull it up right now. We have Madden Mobile Kev, Moopin Fiji, Snake Magoo, Dustin Riddle, Hunter Albro, Chomper, Fortnite Gameplays, Rico Corona, Demetrius, Yolkface, and George Washington. Thank you all for coming to this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll talk to you later. Stay safe for me, and peace out.